U.S. Hello, Merry Meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. It is the 14th of March. And today, of course, is a, it's the 15th of March. My mistake. So they're going to be having corned beef, cabbage, and corned beef and cabbage here today at the Soup Kitchen and on our St. Patrick's Day. And, so that's going to be fun. I like corned beef and cabbage. I mean, no, I don't eat it very much. Now, there was a lot of people who asked me questions about the, some of the stuff about the weather workings, and I wanted to take, some time to discuss this because, I'm just resetting the other phone here. Okay, now, here we go. I've already explained what was said about the weather, okay? So I'll just explain it real quick. When you transition from a season to a season, it is not an abrupt, instant change. If you look around you, for example, when you go from spring to summer, it is not sudden, warm one day and then brutally nasty the next, okay? There's a transition or phase-in period where the weather basically has to be ramped up. The same is true with spring, from winter going into spring. Now, I'm already planning on that, and I already told you that there's going to be a gradual change. There's a lot of reasons why. Number one, in some places in the United States, we have a tremendous amount of snow. If all that snow melted right away, there'll be some serious flooding. We don't need that, do we? So it takes a while to get that to be done in a way to make sure everybody is all on the same page. That's not going to change. Now, I know people are sick and tired of winter. I know that I need a break too from it because of one reason. And my apartment is so full of cat hair and dust mites. It is just atrocious, and it's not because I'm so much of a bad housekeeper. I'm not good either, but I can kind of hold my own if I have to. Another thing is that I need to air out the place, okay? It's been too cold to air anything out. Open the window, and all of a sudden the heat comes on, and all of a sudden it gets hot as Hades in there. So, I want to go back outside and doing videos again on the porch. I missed that. I missed that option of doing videos on the porch. Now, by the way, I have both phones with me today. I was going to possibly do a live morning stream this morning. I said, fuck it. You know why? Because it's too hard to schedule it ahead of time. So what we'll do is we're gonna do our live streams like we do. When the weather gets warm, we already have our scheduled day and time. So we're just going to keep it on the same scheduled day and time. Oh, yes, we can have live streams. The one from the 11th is now up. You can watch it now. The one from the Sunday that was taking forever to render was finally finished last night. YouTube was able to salvage the whole thing. So if you want to watch it, it's up there. It's on the YouTube channel. And you'll see that the chats were also... The replay of the chats also works on the YouTube app. I don't know how it would work outside of the YouTube app or outside of the desktop environment, but if you want to try it, I tried it on my iPhone. I couldn't get the replay of the chats to work without the YouTube app. But it does work with the YouTube app and the Android, so you can watch the replay of the YouTube app comments from all the live streams. At least as of Sunday. I don't know, but the ones prior to Sunday. So, you can watch the chats and see everything that was going on behind the scenes. Especially when I was jumping to me in the background, you might want to see what some of the people were talking about behind the scenes. This is the way to do it. We're still going to continue to mirror the chats. Yeah, because you know why? Because, as I said, if you're using an iPhone... without using the special YouTube app, you can't replay those live chats. Those are only available under the YouTube app. So if you happen to be watching this on your smart TV or on your older computer or older phone applications, you may not be able to see those. So you might want to be able to replay the chats. So that's why we'll continue to do the mirroring as much as I can. We had a fairly interesting chat last night But finally, you can say Brian K. got his just desserts as far as he kind of got thrown out because of his behaviors. But people of peace, I have to say this to you too. You are starting to push my buttons also. But let me explain why with people of peace, and I got to keep this short and under 5 minutes. So here we go. People of peace, first of all, if we don't cover a topic that you want to talk about, it doesn't mean that we missed it. Perhaps we don't think it fits in for the time frame where we're talking about. And it certainly did not fit. A channeling at that time of night would have been a disaster. If you think about why that environment was absolutely not conducive for any channeling. What do you want to do? They want to make a mockery of Mother God? You want to basically make her feel bad because somebody's trying to make her into a joke? Those trolls would have eaten us alive. You know that, don't you? Don't you understand that? There's no way you could have done the channeling in that environment. That environment was totally hostile to a channeling. Okay? So, you don't channel somebody in an environment like that. It's just not worth the time to do this. And that's the reason I didn't want to do a channeling. And Mother God agreed with me that afterwards that was exactly the right answer. It was that, no, we're not going there. Okay? So please stop getting upset if we don't always cover your topics. You're not the only one that was in that live stream that night. Okay? I had other people that I wanted to talk to, and I wanted to share with everybody. But you, people of peace, and Brian K., you too, need to understand that not everybody's going to be focusing on you all the time. In polite conversation, you have to respect that there are other people who are trying to talk, and you have to try to listen to them. And that's because the trolls having to call when you were trying to tell something of people of peace. First of all, you got to stop getting so panicky. Type your comment. If I see it, I will respond to it if I feel it's appropriate. If I don't, I'm going to ignore it. It doesn't mean that I don't care. It just means that either A, it doesn't fit at that time, B, I think it's inappropriate and I just don't feel it, or C, I just don't feel it justifies an answer. By me, anyway. Doesn't mean that other people on the channel can't respond to it if they choose to. And obviously, I was talking to Chin Chin, Will Grace, and a few other people, and we were all trying to understand what's going on. And I am not going to kick anybody off the channel unless they really, seriously are starting to push my buttons. And Brian K. was one of them. He's the only one that's blocked. Now, I'm not going to block anybody who has done nothing wrong, which means, Chin Chin, you're safe. You haven't done anything wrong. You're not going to get blocked by me. I had no reason to do that. Brian K., you trying to tell me to block Chin Chin was totally unacceptable. End of discussion. Alright, so for now, guys, I will see you on Sunday night broadcast. So for now, stay out of trouble. And don't forget, Saturday, St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day, dudes. Okay, and today's corned beef, cabbage, corned beef and cabbage today. And then, of course, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow and get some supplies for the house. Yeah, and what I need to get is one of those sticky roller thingies because I got cat hair all over. I washed this top that's full of cat hair. It sticks to it clothes like Velcro. So I gotta get one of those roller thinguses to get all the cat hair. So, okay, for now, guys, see you later. Bye bye.